This one's going out for those who seem not to finish tracks. Don't finish music. Don't let anyone hear it. Afraid to let it out. Not moving because of that fear, etc., etc. You know who you are, and I've experienced some of you. Wow. First of all, when you're making music, especially when you're new at it, you're often trying to copy something that you've heard, something that you like, something that you love, and you're trying to copy it. And if you're doing that, often, especially in the early stages, you don't like what you make because you haven't made what that song sounds like or close enough for your own taste. Now, let's rewind a bit. Make an original track, nothing that you've heard before, nothing copying anything, and actually you probably will like it. Just because there's nothing to compare it to. So it could be great. But then, the same people, if they make something that was original and never heard before, they might not like it just because it doesn't sound like anything that they've heard that they like. So you're in a loop, and you need to get out of it. And I'll help you, or I'll tell you how, or I'll try to tell you why and how and all of that. First of all, it's stagnation. You don't move when that happens. And I know people who have made some great tracks to my ears, and to their ears, no, I don't like it. It wasn't what I was trying to do. It wasn't what I want to make. Again, when you're new at producing music, to make what you want to make, what you heard here, and get it to here, to the ear. It's not an easy process. It can take eons to get that. First of all, you have to know your equipment in and out, and then you have to know how to translate the brain thought, the brain language, into the equipment, into audio, audible. And that's a process, again, that could take a long time. You have to master your equipment, and you have to even master your own ideas of like what kind of idea can it be done with that equipment, and then take into consideration the sounds that you may have in your mind, in your fantasy. You can still make the track with different sounds. That track was never heard before, so the outcome, no one knows. So the sound that you have, oh, I want it to sound like this.
This dream is real. It's not a dream.
It may not be. It could be here.
This dream is real. It's not a dream.
But that's okay, because no one's heard it, so it's not wrong. And lastly, last point. This is quicker than I thought. When you make a track that you love, before I hit that, just adding, don't listen to what people say about the tracks that you make. And then again, often let people hear your tracks and listen to the feedback. It's a two-way battle, and let me explain why. In your heart, you got something connected to what you're making. Someone else may not understand it, or the person that you're letting hear it, they may not understand it. And let me give you a perfect example. There's pop records, there's club records, there's underground records of every genre. Could be a big hit. But someone else, your friend, your friends, they don't like that at all. They think it sucks. So you gotta understand that. At the end of the day, it all counts. But you have to follow your heart. I have songs personally that I've made, and everyone said, what is that? Not that it sucked, but it was like, what is that? Today, some of those tracks are what's called house classics. Go figure. But it was the point, my heart believed in this or that. So I went forward with it to include battling with record labels to make sure it got released. Follow your heart. And lastly, that track that you want to make and you can't seem to get it right, at the end of the day, the thing that you don't like, that you think is not right, at the end of the day, you do not choose your success musically. It has to be another person, main person, the record label. When they hear your song, they'll say, this is a hit, and then it becomes a hit. Or whoever's bringing it to the record label, they say, this is a hit, and then it's a hit. You can't pick your hit. It doesn't work like that. So what you think is a hit, maybe, maybe not. But that thing that you don't like, that thing that you ain't feeling, that's what they could like. So let it out, let it breathe, and also let it grow. Your first song shouldn't be a hit, because after that, what you gonna do? See what I'm saying? Slowly go. You got time, I hope. This'll be bad. Peace.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
I got bitten.
Stop it, I mean it!
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
I got bitten by a zombie.